Greetings, grasshoppers. Welcome to the Bot Signal. My name is RJ Redden, and entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their marketing message because most feel like they're shouting into a black hole or they're just a carbon copy of everybody else, and they can't get any traction online to save their lives. So I create epic chatbot experiences that do three things: help people connect with you, help them click that button, and convert like crazy. So, bottom line, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to change people's marketing. I want to get 1 million people to change their marketing. Nope, I am not in a bar right now. It's a green screen. Ed, hey, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. So today's message: putting out a welcome mat for your bot. This is a really, really important thing that I think that a lot of people miss, is that when you are, it's first impressions, right? First impressions are so important for everybody. If you were at a networking meeting, if you were out in public somewhere, you're definitely thinking about how you look, how all the things that we think about, because people, when they're looking at our physical body language, they decide whether they're going to hire us in 7 seconds, or they decide whether they're going to deal with us in 7 seconds or whatever, right? So people often forget that when they're dealing with a chatbot. It's different. You can't look at me and my physical body language and think about make that decision to deal with me or not. You are looking at everything I'm giving you in the chatbot to make that decision. Know, like, and trust. So how do you do that? For me, the best way around this is, of course, I'm using chatbot landing pages. Of course I am, because I can set the stage. I can dictate on that page everything that people are looking at and design that experience. If you are doing your chatbot through Messenger, what you're fighting against is basically, if they're looking at Messenger and they're looking at Facebook at the same time, then they're looking at a tiny window. You've got that much room to make your impression. You can design almost nothing about that experience except the text that they're looking at. With a chatbot landing page, I've got the whole vista, baby. I know exactly what they're looking at. I can design everything about that experience. And so when thinking about that, I mean, it makes the chatbot landing pages an obvious choice. And for me, I'm a former set designer. That is what I went to school for. Yes, that's right. Theatrical experience, people. Got to make the cape pop. Anyway, when you're designing an experience, when you're designing that welcome mat, you want everything to look just right, just like if you were meeting people in person. In a chatbot, what first people will see is, boom, what's the picture you're using for the background? This picture, what's it of? Is it inviting? Is it, for me, I like to use things that are not too busy, because the point is not necessarily the picture. I don't want the background picture to draw focus. I want the bot to draw your focus, but I want the background to look good. So for instance, if you were to hit up thebotsignal.com, you'd see my chatbot landing page. And what I've got there is basically a blue, because my color is blue, and I've got, a sound wave signal across it. It looks cool, and you're able to, in the first second you look at that chatbot, you get what that thing is. And then the chatbot appears. It looks good. People get it immediately, and it's not distracting. People aren't thinking, oh, what's that? And then the chatbot appears. Now, let's talk about the difference there, okay? Because the difference is very important. If you're looking at something and you're wondering what it is and something else appears, a little tiny twinge of anxiety is going on in your user. It's going on because they're missing something. They feel like they're missing something. You don't want people to start off on that foot. It's not a deal breaker, but it's one of those tiny little psychological layers that I'm always thinking about when people are entering my chatbots. Always want to think about the user experience. The user experience is everything in these things. It's everything. It doesn't matter what information I'm collecting if people are put off by my stuff. It doesn't matter because it's worthless, because it's one more person that just won't ever open that email. So you want that background picture to be good. You want it to be gettable in just 1 second. Sometimes people will put their branding above the chatbot. That's cool too. Sometimes people will put a welcome video on their chatbot. That's cool too. And here's something else to remember, that not everybody has seen these chatbots and not everybody knows what they are. So one thing to consider is that when you are writing this welcome message and you are inviting cold traffic to your chatbot, cold, don't know you from Adam, they're coming in for a freebie, how do you teach them properly what's going on? That it's a chatbot and not a regular landing page, because some people may be like, what's this now? If you think they're thinking, what's this now? Go ahead and use the first couple of text bubbles to explain, what's this now? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be, hi, give me your email. Please don't make it like that. Please avoid that chatbot landing page, because what you're doing is you're simply recreating an experience that people have been having for 15 years. You want my freebie? Now you need to give me your email. You and I know I'll be emailing you forever until you unsubscribe. Sometimes people put fake emails in there. Here's the second rule with these chatbot landing pages. Give them a little value first. That's right. Give them value before they give you your email. You give the email. Give value before you ask for the email. I'm a little slow this morning. Let's drink from the big cup. Okay, fantastic, darlings. Oh, it looks like a few people are here. Why Bob Ross today? I ask you this, Facebook user. Why not Bob Ross today? Bob Ross is my hero. That's another Bot Signal show. Lisa Hubbard, I'd love to have a conversation about a bot. You have reached the right human. Yes, Lisa, I will follow up with you today because I have got some cool stuff coming up and I want you to be front and center for it. So, welcome messages are huge. Hey, it's your welcome mat, baby. It's your first impression. You want people to be drawn in by your chatbot. You want something happening where people are able to focus on that page. You do not want a billion lights and blinky things going off in the background. That's what you get with Messenger. A lot of times people too will say, well, can you embed the bot on my page? Absolutely, I can. I just want to embed the bot on a page that doesn't have anything else on it, like headers, footers, menus, all of that stuff. You want zero distractions on your pages where you have these bots. Zero distractions. It's great to have it on your website because you get all those hits and all that, fancy SEO juice, all that stuff. To see an explanation for that, see someone else, because I don't really know how that works too much. Other than you get the SEO, you get SEO credit, and Google says, oh yes, it's a valuable website because people are hitting up on this thing. That's all I know about it, though. See an SEO expert if you need more. Anyway, the welcome mat is very important. Make sure that they see what they need to see. Assume that if you are sending absolutely cold traffic, maybe people haven't seen a chatbot before. So what I've done in the past is sometimes I'll insert a little GIF on the top, and the GIF will say, "Hey, tap this button to start the conversation." That's totally a way that you could send cold traffic. You teach them what they need to do next, or just a little statement, "Hey, I totally want to have a conversation with you. Tap below to start the bot." Whatever your branding says, whatever you feel is going to be right for you, fantastic, darling. Do that thing. So cold traffic, little explainer, whether it's a GIF that you pin at the top and set to disappear after a while, or whether it's a little video where you appear. People understand what a video is. So whether it's a little 30-second, 1 minute maybe, you don't want to delay people too long if you're putting a video as the first thing. And give them value, people. Give them a little bit of value. Give the value before you ask for that email address. Here's what that does. It does establish trust. Some people are totally going to take that freebie and try to build an empire with it. Were they your clients? Probably not. Probably not. They're probably folks who are looking to just try things out, kick tires, figure out where their business belongs in the universe. I am happy to provide those people a freebie because maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll come back in the future. Fantastic, darling. Fantastic. So that's my message for you this morning. Now, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back at 11. I'm going to be back with my buddy Steve. Steve from True Chat. We're going to talk about communities. If you are interested in moving your community to a chatbot, we've got a system for you. We've got something for you that's in place right now already that can be launched in a couple of days. And we just want to talk about it. So, hey, set your clocks. I just looked at, I don't have a watch. This is a bike spoke, everybody. My now wife, but my girlfriend gave this to me when she went to her first RAGBRAI without me in 2012. I've been wearing it ever since. I love that lady. Anyway, I went off on a track there. So that's what we're going to do, my friends. We're going to talk about community. I'm going to invite y'all to my webinar that's happening tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I am going to throw the link down in the description. And then, of course, I'll come back everywhere that I need to and do the proper thing and put it, instead of putting it in the comments, I'll put it in the description. But here we go. Ignite your community is what I'm talking about. I want to invite everybody to this thing because it is going to be a wonderful webinar, and there's some Easter eggs in there. There's some surprises. There's some cool stuff. I want you to be a part of it. So, my darlings, that's it for today. Come see me again in about 45 minutes, or come see me tomorrow at 10 o'clock because I'll be talking about a different chatbot experience. Thank you for coming today. You guys, my grasshoppers, you're my heroes. I will see you all in a bot.